pissed because they couldn't get nowhere. But we're continuing off on 2-2 if you want to watch off. Oh, by the way, like, I didn't realize that RE4 looked like a freaking PC's thing now. Like, I'm going through and it looks like PCs. It looks like how it's supposed to on PC, and I'm like, oh, jeez. And I kind of like that, you know? It's very nice. I refuse. I refuse. Just I refuse. I hear enough about it. I refuse. 6. That was Thursday. Well, technically it was Friday, but I said 6 because today's pretty much over. That's why bitch has 6 days until RE6. Or, yeah, 6. Definitely. RE6 is coming back out, guys. Hope you better like the remastered version of the game. They're gonna definitely not do nothing to fix it because, you know, it's a great game. Fuck you guys. Fuck off. I refuse. Next. I refuse to believe anything. I refuse to believe that comment. I like is an understatement, honey. Damn right, I'll say that's right. I ain't stutter. Welcome to my world, bitch. Can you like not point at that rock? This is what got you killed last time, you stupid bimbo. That slut Ashley. That's not the inventory. Shit. Oh, you fuckers. That is the gayest move I've seen. First, she wants to crouch right underneath the rock. Check. Then, the freaking giant catches her. Then, to top everything off, I shoot the giant in the asshole with the shotgun. Still throws it down and kills her. I don't think they like Ashley at all. Oh, come on, piss off, fuck off, let me go, 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 let me go. What you mean at the end of one of my streams? At the end of one of my streams, after I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna be continuing. I pulled a shotgun, shot her in the ass. I ain't having this. Alright, so how do I deal with this? What? Assholes again?
Wait.
Assholes.
Follow me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Welcome.
Fair enough.
Gotta select. What are you buying?
Well, tell them to go fuck themselves. You're not doing it.
Come back anytime.
Well, then you should say it more often. Watch me, I'll be happy as soon as I can get past this damn part. I'm stuck on this giant, this split pathways. I don't know how. I don't know how. That's the funny thing. Watch me, I played this religiously, but then again, I'm not used to not having all my weapons and shit. Eat this, bitch. No, I'm yelling at the giant. Shit. What are you gonna do? Kick me? Health spray. Get on your knees. Well, apparently nope, fuck off. I was gonna make a a good fucking joke out of that, but you know, I said get on your hands and knees. I don't think you know, he was his mother last night. Jeez, how much does it take to drop you on your knee? I like to see you survive this one. Survive this, bitch. Survive that, bitch. Give me my money. Oh, I'm sorry, but this guy got a rocket launcher in his ass.
Follow me. Wait.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I could go with that. I don't know, but I just went and took that giant and told him to go screw himself. I ain't dealing with his ass again. Not until, you know, I actually have to, but still. Oh, now you see what I'm saying. And look at that, I still have a shit ton of bullets I could use. Like, I was having so much trouble because I didn't want to use half my ammo. Yeah, I'm that damn stingy. I do. Yeah, well, that's what I said when I was trying to freaking do my whatchamacallit, but yeah, they said fuck off. Well, at least I got past that dreadful giant, I swear. Everybody else should be easy to take care of. Yeah, they... Well, you see, that's... I can understand that, actually. I do it all the time. Oh no, I do it all the time. Because I don't care about, you know, freeing others. Oh, yeah, okay, remember me. Let me just... You know what's one of the funniest parts about this? Is after they remastered this again, it's funny how detailed they turned Ashley's paintings. The only reason why I made a mention of 6 is because you dissed it. Although, funny thing is, I could actually look up half the skirts of the people in 6 as well. I'm that damn clever. Which one? Cause... Oh yeah, on this. Like I said, this practically looks like PCs now, and I'm like, I like that. Cause his shirt's not as blue as it used to be. It's now actually gray. Fuck off. How dare you burn me alive. But like, you know, the coloring and stuff like that, like everything's like downright detailed like it's supposed to. Besides like useless stuff like you know, side objects and, you know, grass and shit, that's useless. But even then, that's still detailed to an extent. You know, come here, bitches. Ha! How do you like that, you fucks? But yeah, no, much like RE6, if you haven't seen, I already streamed the campaign and stuff. And what's funny is my first run through, instead of doing it on professional mode, I said fuck you guys and did it on hardcore. Or no hope mode, or whatever the hell you want to call it, because I already knew what title I was looking for. Because I was taking the title I used to have of Dare to Hope on my dog tag. because, you know, people like me, we boast because we boast. And it turns, and instead of wasting the time to do, you know, do everything like that, like, plus it saves me the time to go, for trophy hunting instead of going through each different mode, like, normal, all that stuff, like I had to on 5. I just straight up just did that, and, got all 4 trophies at once. Knowing I could have done it just on professional mode, I'm like, no, not happening. If this, if I'm doing this in getting the title I want to begin with, and then, you know, make my life a whole lot easier. I'll just stab you then. And then kick you. You hide. I don't want to stab you. Get in there, shut the lid. Oh shit. But, you know, I mean, many people probably think at this rate I'm just a tryhard trying to, you know, be something that I really don't care. Like, I could have put first playthrough on this, however, and that wouldn't have technically been inaccurate. That would have been pretty accurate if you ask me. However, you know, it's just what it is. I don't want people being like, why the hell are you so damn good at this, but yet you, for your first playthrough, I'm like, what you talking about? I just said it was my first playthrough, not ever. You're right, it's my first playthrough on PlayStation 4. Back that up. Check my trophy list. However, if you check my trophy list, you'll also see that PlayStation 3 has been completed. I'm just messing around at this point. Not to mention the fact that I actually grew up on this stuff. Fuck off. Get off me. No means no, daddy. Get down. Yeet. Haha. I think I barely escaped death. And I'm being like, not because I'm being a tryhard to be funny about things. The only reason why I have yet to upgrade any weapons is because I'm greedy. I'm not selling any of my treasures either. No, I mean, I straight up, after a while, I just started to hoard every last thing I got. Alright. Fuck! I got caught this time. Yeah, man. It was always nice talking. I don't care for how long. I can't blame you, to be honest. I know tonight I need to do some commissioning. Cause my, I'm seriously like 2 seconds from actually turning the, my drawing stuff into a legitimate thing. Like, I kid you not, I think I might actually turn that into a business. However, it's gonna be on my terms, not theirs. It's not, like, I'm not gonna rush my drawings for them. I'm not gonna, unless if they are paying, like, I'm being, like, straight up, it's gonna be everything on me, not you. You want my good work, you're gonna have to wait. If you want this exact drawing and whatnot, I'm not gonna redraw my thing. No, here, get a picture of it. That's it. You take and pull out your phone, you know, take a quick picture of it. If you want multiple views, I'll allow that, because why not? But even then, I probably won't. Because, yeah. If people think they could take my work, I might actually start finding some way to market too. Explain the marking too. Oh yeah, I forget I could come down here. Well, it kind of served me right anyways. I got my head chopped off because I don't want to use my shotgun. But yeah, I mean, whether anybody actually comes to watch this is, you know, beyond my care. Because I know eventually you're actually going to see how, like, I know you know that I'm doing this and I know how to do this. It's more of, how did he pull this one off? Well, what stupid things he managed to do. Oh, more weed. Yeah, you heard that right. I also decided to go off. If I was to name a team, I think I might know the perfect name. We're just gonna be Blank from now on. I'm straight up gonna make a team and we're just gonna be known as Blank. Oh, you spamming assholes. No, no, no. What they did... there we go. That might have cut out the mic. I didn't know. So, no, what happened is I got burnt, and I got hit with the damn flame, and I'm like, son of a bitch. And right as they did that to me, I'm like, you know, I'm like, Jesus, how am I gonna do this? And she missed the chainsaw check. She missed the first time. The second one didn't, cause you know, I you know, my invincibility momentarily got ejected. Like, nope. Okay. Hold up. Did I seriously just knife that Plogger to death really easily? Is seriously the knife the most powerful thing in this damn game? Tell me it's not. I know I could kill Krauser. No, I knew I could kill Krauser, but I didn't know that the, But I assume if you're gonna use it, you can't use it from the, you know, if you're gonna use it against Plogger, you're not gonna be able to use it too easily up front. Stop it, spamming bitch, you just have to be smart about using it. Damn you! You know what, I'm just gonna load this from checkpoint, because I took way too many hits. that was not a good go. Now, I mean, I knew the knife was a great item to use, because I used it all the time. I still use it, despite being... you know, how much I play. But still, I'm like, oh geez, I didn't expect it. To just straight up, you know, knife that Plogger so quickly down. I'm like, what? Turns out even professionals can learn something. Screw you. Oh, you're dead. That's nice. Well, yeah, apparently the smartest one in this lobby, because I still haven't even... I still haven't even learned. I'm still going at it. I'm still getting my ass handed to me, knowing I'm not getting nowhere. Come on, just hide. Actually, I have a better idea. I have a better idea. Are you taking pity on me? They straight up just gave me a freaking first aid, and I'm like, you're taking pity on me? Huh. But then again, I just pulled off like one of the most ballsy moves though. In order to save my own behind, I lured them all by that crate wagon, and I just shot it with myself right next to it as well. I more or less just, I commied it really. Nothing. Abuse. Oh no! It's a trap! Someone had to do it. Huh? Huh. I guess maybe the plug it or the knife is, you know, better than I thought. And yeah, people question, and people want to do like knife only or melee only. Oh, that's now that I'm seeing this, is not too hard to do. Wanna bet? I've seen some pretty gutsy things over the time. You know. Jesus public code? I am. Yep. Yes, it is. I don't think so. I'm taking you suckers on one by one. I ain't dealing with you. I'm just gonna blast you. Damn, this knife is OP! Alright. I love this knife! Such as shotguns and stuff like that. Now, there's no sex slaves allowed here. Well, shit. Well, shit. Hold on, I'll be right back. If you're talking about the German Shepherd, Careful, baby. I'm back. Ow. Cammy, go lay down. I hear the buttons. Oh yeah, I can't believe it. How dare you? I am not a pervert. Oh no, like it's like 29 minutes in the stream. I killed off both chainsaws. And if you do plan on going in and watching this later on, not to, see the story or nothing, just to see what I do on my ridiculous adventures, you're gonna see exactly what I'm pulling right here. Alright, fine, I'll catch you now. Hold up. It said catch, right? And I caught her. Oh. Now what I did not mention is I caught a glimpse of her panties while she jumped down. It said catch, never said what. Alright, so how's it if I actually could actually look up a skirt? Showing her age.
Wait,
I don't know. I think maybe the president's like, we ain't doing this. Alright, so while I went to feed the dogs and stuff like that, I came up with a good theory. Or not theory, but fan thing, whatever you want to call it. Or it could be turned into a theory. What if in the Phantom Menace, Star Wars Phantom Menace, what if instead of Obi-Wan, or not Obi-Wan, but what if instead of Qui-Gon being the one to fight Darth Maul and getting killed, what if it was Obi-Wan? Pop it. And he, I assume he killed Anakin though. Leia. And that's how... That's so not as awesome as I was thinking. Again. That's a solid timeline. I'll admit it. But, you know, fan service and, you know, theorizing, it sounds so much better when you can come up with your own shit. Oh, yeah, I mean, granted, people's probably thought of it already. But what I was thinking... I'm gonna try to narrate this the best I can. You're gonna wait here, bitch, because I don't want you following me no more. Anyways. But with how it'd go is during the fight in Naboo on the hangar bay, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon and Darth Maul get into their clash. Once they're by the tractor beams and stuff like that, or the beams and whatever, instead of Qui-Gon being knocked down, bless you, it was instead of Obi-Wan being knocked down and Qui-Gon knocking down Darth Maul, it was Qui-Gon who was knocked down, thus having to catch up to Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. After doing such, both the whole tractor beam. You know, I'm gonna skip ahead because I'm not gonna re-narrate what's already happened. How it's gonna happen is while that tense moment of waiting for the tractor beams or the force field to go down, what happens is Qui-Gon still gets down on his knees and meditates, foreseeing his own Padawan being struck down by Darth Maul. Knowing such, he strongly urges Obi-Wan to not do it. However, since Obi-Wan is reckless, sort of. Yeah, at that time he was reckless. Who are we kidding? At that time, he strongly urges Obi-Wan to stay back for 2 seconds so they could fight him together. Arrogant due to youth, Obi-Wan does not listen to his master, and so takes on Darth Maul like he was going to. And when it comes down to it, Obi-Wan and Darth Maul have a good clash. Like the original, Obi-Wan would take out his dual lightsaber in the efforts of defeating Maul. At that same point, Obi-Wan, instead of Darth Maul pushing, Darth Maul's gonna push Obi-Wan off the edge, thus having him hang there. The tractor beams were let down, and Qui-Gon's gonna get close enough to the last ledge like Obi-Wan did to watch Qui-Gon get taken out. Now, with how this is gonna go... Dang. Now, can you not fist bump? Now, with how this is gonna go, instead of Darth Maul being cocky due to the fact he believes he won, he knew that he still had another opponent to go up against. He knew that he still had to go up against Qui-Gon Jinn. Fuck you guys. You had to hit me in my back. I know. But knowing he still had to go and fight Qui-Gon Jinn, and knowing his double blades was out of the question now, Darth Maul, instead of waiting for Obi-Wan to go and come, or Qui-Gon to get through that beam, he went, did a quick lightsaber throw, forcing Obi-Wan to either drop or perish. However, Obi-Wan did not react fast enough, thus falling to his, thus creating death. Plus, even if he did fall down, the result may have been different. Who knows what would have happened? Or, actually, what's actually going to happen is, the same event, Obi-Wan, or not Obi-Wan, but I'm going to erase everything I said, because, there's flaws in that. There's huge flaws that I can think of. But instead of, Obi-Wan's going to leap over Darth Maul. However, instead of going and getting his own lightsaber from the floor, which Darth Maul did not kick off, because he just didn't kick it off because, reasons. Obi-Wan's gonna flip over Darth Maul, hoping to go and slice him in half, but instead, Darth Maul's reflex is gonna go yeet like he should have, and pretty much, turned him into the next Anakin and chop off his limbs and pretty much just finished him right then and there with a solid blow to the chest, thus ending Obi-Wan. And then Qui-Gon is going to come on by, and then the beam will come down. Qui-Gon knows not to go and get mad. He does not let his emotions get the better of him like his pupil did, and so he takes on Qui-Gon or Darth Maul with a solid clear mind. Upset that his pupil has died, he does not go and, he continues the fight. But since Darth Maul no longer has his advantage with the two blades, Darth Maul was not successful within taking out Qui-Gon Jinn this time. So, instead, it is Qui-Gon who, stabs Darth Maul through the torso. My aim's shit. Damn. How many bullets do I need? Fuck off. And that's why I shot you off. Anyways. But then they will go to Naboo, do the celebration, years later to the events of Episode 2. Because we're going to assume the same thing continues on. To the same events of the Attack of the Clones, they are to be scheduled to watch over Padme.
Wait.
However, once Qui-Gon, while in the elevator going up to the senator's room like they originally did, Qui-Gon sensed Anakin's care and feelings for Padme, but does not say nothing. Knowing about this, and then the continuing events, they're gonna go and assign Anakin to continue watching over Padme. Knowing the feelings he has for Padme, he trusts his pupil enough to go and continue on with that path. Just see what goes on. To go and see how he handles the situation on his own. Then, after all that, Qui-Gon goes out to go and search for Jango Fett. And then after he gets to Kamino, knowing that, the same events Obi-Wan took, because, it's a logical reasoning. I don't think I have to explain that very much. Most of us is following the same events, but, minor tweaks, because, that's pretty much what fandom is. But knowing these same things, Qui-Gon goes to Kamino too. After going to Kamino himself, Qui-Gon is going to soon then hear about the bounty hunter talk about Darth Tyrannus. He also figured out, after talking to Yoda, that if only a Jedi can go into the archives, he then limits it down to his former Padawan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Count Dooku was Qui-Gon's Padawan. Either which way, he limits it down to Count Dooku, and thus creating off the final. So he goes and tracks down Count Dooku, leading him down to the Geonosis system. due to the fact that the bounty hunter went down over there. Now, where Obi-Wan was foolish enough to just go by himself, Qui-Gon waits in his ship and calls for backup. Outthinking the bounty hunter and, just outthinking the entire situation and letting the Force guide his actions, he's going to go and have, backup, knowing that he's going into, there may be a possible chance. So he gets a spare Jedi that's not doing nothing, such as Kit Fisto, for example, or all the extra Jedi who may or may not have been in that battle for later. After he gets done with that, he waits for the other Jedi to get down there and, etc. Anakin grows more in love with Padme, and she grows in love with him, thus continuing off their thing. That will not change. They will continue going. Knowing the actions and figuring out who was the Jedi to go and take out the take and delete Kamino off the Jedi archives, Qui-Gon then sends, instead of calling for more assistance from from Anakin, Qui-Gon then sends that Jedi he requested for backup back, and purposely gets himself get captured, knowing support's on his way. He also makes, and then it leaves any sort of entanglement with Anakin to keep the Senator safe. Knowing that the Senator would be safe and Anakin would not get in any harm's way, or he would be completely clueless of this mission. He would then take on they'll go to the arena or to run, scare off Count Dooku, and then when they go and run into each other, Count Dooku is going to get over here, Ashley. Count Dooku, if it would be, what's gonna happen is Count Dooku will go and duel against Qui-Gon, and instead of it just being Qui-Gon, he also goes up against Master Yoda, like the original events would have been. However, this time, he's not going to have Anakin to go on. His limb will not be just, cut off, and thus creating that negative emotion, knowing that Anakin can be a bit reckless in his, just reckless due to youth. So, taking and making Dooku cowered off, knowing who was behind all that, they go on and, then the events of number 3 go on. Same thing is supposed to happen, however, there's no involvement with Anakin, thus keeping the limb. Due to age catching up to Qui-Gon, he was thrown like Obi-Wan was. Can you get off me? I am not at bed. Alright, you good girl. Yeah, so when Anakin and Qui-Gon does get to the ship and start facing off Dooku originally, Anakin will go and take on Dooku with, his full limb, knowing that, and when he sees his master thrown, it angers him enough to go and fight with it. He'll go and put Dooku down on his knees and cut off both hands like he did after using the dark side of the Force. Well, using his anger in his quest. However, what's going to happen differently is instead of being able to go and follow through with the execution with Dooku, he sticks to his guns of, no, he's an unarmed prisoner. We keep him alive. There's no thought of revenge, even after the Emperor, or Chancellor Palpatine, brings up his mother, which was unescapable, which Qui-Gon has taught to go and, he taught him to let go of that. That was a very key important detail I forgot because, I was focusing too much on, the whole, Anakin's mother dying. Anakin's been taught to, control that emotion toward the, that negative emotion from what happened with his mother. And it's because Qui-Gon, or Anakin told him about the Sand People instead of just the Chancellor. and then having Qui-Gon's support in the entire thing. Get off me, bastard. Anakin, learns to go and keep that in check, thus keeping Dooku as an armed prisoner, thus making General Grievous the last one to go. Due to thus making sure that Anakin is no longer his pawn in the entire thing. Because Anakin is no longer going to be his random pawn that he wanted, he's going to eventually, the same events, they don't trust anything. However, since Qui-Gon has taught his Padawan to be mindful of his feelings and think logically over emotionally, he does not, in fact, he's not biased against the Chancellor for the Chancellor, does not distrust the Council. Despite the Council, besides, even after the Emperor trying to go and push, him on the Council, they go in and set, continuous events. Now this is where I haven't thought too much of, because this is where it gets tricky, because if Anakin was to continue, he wouldn't care about being thrown on the Jedi Council. He probably wouldn't be, because it's like, there's nothing to push. Well, not really. I mean, the Chancellor could go on, point him to the Council, but, what would happen, because I just, this popped in my mind, the Chancellor would go and push, and he would get put on the Council. Now, where the, Chancellor never actually, anticipated is, sure, he don't get the rank of Jedi Master, and Anakin is, in fact, upset about this. However, Qui-Gon makes, explains to Anakin, much like how Obi-Wan would have, that it's still a prestigious honor to be on the Council at his age. He also tells Anakin not to trust the Chancellor, to keep a close eye on it. Not because the Council has asked that of him, but as a friend, or as, a close companion of his, because that's out of the ordinary for him to do, to demand such a big thing. So, knowing this, Anakin does in fact keep watch of the Chancellor. When the what's my aim? There we go, stupid ass board got on my way. I couldn't aim. And instead of when he went to spy, he still had those dreams about Anakin, or not about Anakin. He had those dreams about Padme, yeah. And the Chancellor was like, I could use this to go and, persuade him a bit to try to join. Not, knowing that the Anakin does in fact love Padme, he does start to persuade Anakin over to the dark side. But when Qui-Gon senses this and Anakin's feelings, look at bastard, how dare he? But Qui-Gon senses this within Anakin. He's like, he'll then open up to Anakin after so long that he does know about his love for Padme, and that he fully supports her, or him. Ignore that. Anakin, sorry, you're now a woman. Get used to it. But that he fully supports her, that he has known since his, since the mission on to keep her safe. Ah, man, I have to shoot his ass down now. So when Anakin's like, shocked about the entire thing, he gets upset with his master for never telling him. But then he appreciates his master for not saying nothing, because then he wouldn't have learned to go and control his emotions like such. Knowing that his master is gonna be backing him, despite it being against the Jedi Code to officially love and marry to someone, Anakin feels more secure about that and don't have to worry too much more about his secret life with Padme. Fucking asshole killed me again. I am not having luck. I should probably actually upgrade my weapons, but I'm too damn lazy. because of his love for, because of the events that's going down, Anakin, well not Anakin, fuck, I lost my train of thought. When, Qui-Gon requests of Anakin to go and keep this a secret, to have no bad feelings of this, and make it, to where no one, not even the council, can go and sense this feeling in him. And then Anakin does, in fact, listen to that. Next time I need to write a script out. I'm just saying. But, doing this, he even blinds the Chancellor of his true objective, as, he continues to make it seem like he's going to the dark side of the Force. With that distrust within the Council, because he's still distrusting the Council due to the fact that they have yet to give him the rank of Master. However, despite not being the rank, with the assurance of his Master, Anakin is not completely fine with the concept, but Anakin has learned to accept this. And because he learned to accept this, he fools the Chancellor enough to where he can officially go and see more of his intentions. Once he learns that Sidious is secretly the Chancellor, Anakin, does exactly what he does and does not, he'll make it seem like he's not going to tell the Council, which he will not tell the Council because he does not fully trust them. However, what's going to happen is, I know he actually does tell the Council, but knowing that the Council would go down to arrest him, and the fact that Padme is in fact in trouble because he don't know, that premonition, he's still worried about it. Fucking one-shot at me? Asshole? Like, still scared of that premonition though. He knows his duty as a Jedi Knight. And because he doesn't completely trust the Council to arrest him and do what's right, since he knows that he'll have too much power in the Senate, he goes to his master Qui-Gon. And Qui-Gon would go down to face Sidious. Due to the fact that both of them are older and extremely wise in combat, extremely wise within the Force, what's gonna happen is, take 3, I think. 3 or 4, I've died a few times to this. Shit. But he's gonna go down and he's gonna face Sidious. However, instead of it just being Obi-Wan, or, not Obi-Wan, but, Anakin's gonna start to become afraid that, Qui-Gon's gonna, betray him and go and, he's gonna lose his opportunity. He's gonna lose his opportunity to keep, Padme alive and safe, like he wanted, plus the twins. So, after the Anakin is, fuck, that's not the right button. So, after Anakin, so what's gonna happen is Anakin's still gonna go down to the Chancellor's office to see that not see Obi-Wan or Qui-Gon trying to go and arrest Chancellor or trying to kill him. He's just trying to go and take away any sort of threat the Emperor may pose and expose him by any means necessary. Whether that may be secretly transmitting, like secretly having like some sort of transmitting device to go and that will air up, public to the rest of the galaxy, thus quickly snatching all the Chancellor's power from him immediately, thus making it easy to thus making it so much easier for Anakin to feel relieved that the Chancellor will not have power no more. He can, he can still learn these tricks just in case. Although the Council is against Obi-Wan or Anakin learning from shit, bitch, hit me again. Although the Council is not okay with Anakin learning these tricks, Qui-Gon, on the other hand, is more lenient and is like, if you wish to learn the Force, to, save your wife, it is okay with, it's fine. Just don't let that power consume you. As he goes and assures his Padawan that, the power he looks to possess is nothing to, is fine, but he needs to, just in case, if it would make him feel better about his wife. At that point, the Civil War will be ended because, well, all that stuff. However, they've yet to get and hunt down Grievous, which is, Grievous. Fuck, I'm gonna die again. I'm going to die again. Shit. But, yeah, that's cool. Well, that'll give me more time to think about the rest of this shit. Yeah, because honestly, I poorly thought of this one out. Alrighty.
Are you okay,
Yep.
Leon?
Later. Don't tell me if I'm okay. I'll beat you. Do I look okay? I'm not limping no more. And that you guys want to hear later? Yeah, you're gonna have to hear that later. That, yeah, I was fantasizing that the whole time. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:16. We are not going to 10. Well, 3-0. We're just gonna stick here, guys. That's where it goes. If you guys thought I had something going on there, let me know. Because, yeah, it's one of those things. Because I know people, I know that Star Wars theory guy, he started to come up with something for what if Darth Maul trained Anakin. Well, what if Obi-Wan was, or Qui-Gon was the guy to do it? I know that's indirectly saying it, but, there's a difference because Obi-Wan would have still been alive. Possibly. It's funny enough, I would have actually been right on what this guy was talking about. But still. Alright.
Wait.
Coming! Alright, there we go, guys. I am back. Now, I'm looking like this for a reason. Actually, wait. I forgot to grab this. It's just ammo. I'll turn my back for a minute. That's why I didn't want to turn, because I knew that these assholes will spawn. I don't want to kill these guys. That's too much. Thus entering in the castle.
On the other side of the bridge.
Yeah.
No. And chapter 2-3. Oh, man. Well, technically, yeah, I was right. It's 2-1 to... Or 2-2 to 2-3. Yep, I guess I was technically correct. I did get through there. I just didn't, finish it. Well, thank you guys for watching. This has been Retro. Have a good day. See you guys later.